Kat and Cameron are facing some challenging times ahead just before giving birth on February 25, 2025. She received a cancer diagnosis. Here's what we know about her husband and family. Kat Timpf is a columnist, motivational speaker, television personality, reporter, and news analyst for Fox News. Born on October 29, 1988, Kat was previously the co-host of Fox News Specialists alongside Eric Bolling and Ebony Williams. The Detroit, Michigan native has been with Fox News since 2015 and hosted Sincerely, Kat on FNC's demand subscription-based streaming service. She has been a star panelist on Fox News' Gutfeld since 2015. Outside of the news world, Kat is also a comedian and is currently on her nationwide I Used to Like You tour. Kat is married to investment banker Cameron Friscia. Unlike his wife, Cameron tends to keep a low profile, so there's not a lot of public information about him. However, it is known that he's a military veteran. Born August 10, 1986, in New York City, Cameron earned his bachelor's degree in science from the U.S. military school at West Point. Following the 9/11 attacks, he enlisted in the military, where he served as an assistant operations officer, executive assistant to the brigade commander, and company executive officer. On top of that, he's earned 2 master's degrees, with one in finance and the other in business administration, from the Kelley School of Business at Indiana University. He left the military in 2014, and he then went on to establish a career as a broker. As of an October 2024 update on Signal Hire, he was reportedly working as an investment banker at Barclays. The pair have been married since 2021, having met on the exclusive dating app Friscia. The 36-year-old admitted it took her a while to realize that Cameron was the one for her, but eventually, he won her over. In 2022, she posted a birthday tribute to him on Instagram, reflecting on how she'd originally misjudged him. "I never thought a finance bro could be so loving, giving, patient, and understanding. But you prove me wrong every day," she wrote. It's not exactly clear when Kat and Cameron first started dating, but she confirmed their engagement in August 2020 during an appearance on the Greg Gutfeld show. Kat has openly admitted that marriage wasn't something she had ever been interested in until she met Cameron. "When I fell in love with Cam, though, I realized how wrong I was," she told People magazine. "I felt more free than I ever have in my entire life. Knowing that I have his support and love, I am more fully myself." In May 2021, Kat and Cameron tied the knot after announcing their engagement in August 2020. The wedding ceremony was officiated by fellow Fox News personality Lisa Kennedy Montgomery. She told the publication being around her husband has helped ease her anxiety. "I know there is nothing that could ever be a match for the team that we are together," she added. "I feel so safe, but I'm also shocked to find that the safety isn't boring. I am having the time of my life with him." And while she never thought she'd want children, that perspective shifted after falling for Cameron. "I never, ever wanted kids, nor did I understand why anyone ever would," she admitted. "But now being with him, I feel like I could have his kids." In an interview on the Bill Maher podcast, she described her husband as very cool and secure in himself. She also mentioned that he works in finance, comes from a great family, and attended boarding school. The couple also share a dog named Carl and a cat called Cheens. Kat announced she was pregnant with her and Cameron's first child in a Fox News column on July 31, 2024. Before the birth of their first child on February 25, 2025, Kat revealed that she was feeling excited and terrified. However, she revealed she was diagnosed with breast cancer just hours before giving birth. She wrote on X, "Last week, I welcomed my first child into the world. About 15 hours before I went into labor, I was diagnosed with breast cancer." Kat explained in her post that the cancer was caught early, with her doctor telling her it's at stage 0 and is confident it almost certainly hasn't spread. She said, as I've explained to the few people I've managed to tell about it so far, don't freak out. It's just, like, a little bit of cancer." Kat shared that she was already feeling stressed, being more than a week overdue, and focused on delivering a healthy baby when she was suddenly hit with the shocking news of her cancer diagnosis. "I sat and listened as they told me that the best course of action would likely be a double mastectomy as soon as possible. I asked all the questions I could, including if I could get a copy of my tumor ultrasound to put on the fridge next to the ultrasound of my baby. Finally, by the middle of the night, I was crawling around on the floor of my apartment in spontaneous labor before heading to the hospital to meet my baby, whom I'd learn at the time of birth was a son." Ahead of the birth, Kat was criticized for working past her due date. She told people to stop telling her to sleep now because she already has trouble resting, and that's not how sleep works.